Alright, hello everybody. I am reputation grinding on my undead mage. This is a boosted character. I know there's still a lot of
What can I help you with?
social stigma about boosting characters, but
Dab.
anybody who knows me knows that I've been playing since vanilla, since I was 11 years old, and my childhood account I do not have access to anymore, so nearly, what, 14 or 15 years of my gameplay has been lost to me, so I don't feel too bad about boosting a character every now and then. Especially this one, I got it with the sale. So, you know, I saved, it wasn't, you know, I saved a lot of money on it, but, all that to say, the one condition, I've actually given myself a few conditions before I can hit Outland. I want to reputation grind at least one, maybe two factions to Exalted. I mean, I'm not holding myself to it too closely, but I think I would like to get at least Ogrimmar, maybe Darkspear Trolls to Exalted before I hit Outlands. And I'm also working my skills up for the Outland too. So I don't know why that just makes me feel a bit better about boosting the character. Also, I have completely replaced my armor except for 3 pieces, which was another condition for me. That was a non-negotiable one, but I might have to compromise on it because it's been difficult to find trinkets. But I'm gonna try. Maybe. I mean, these trinkets aren't outstanding, you know, but they are pretty good. But all the other pieces of communal gear I have been able to replace, which is nice. I don't know why I wanted to do that. I thought I'd give myself that condition. I don't know, it's just not all that fun to hop into Outland looking, you know, the communal gear is so obvious that it's communal gear, and, you know, I guess, like I said, there is shame associated to boosting characters, but also I just don't really, I like the look of my armor better right now than with the communal gear. Even though it was arguably better for a mage, just aesthetics wise, I just like I don't want to look perfect when I head into Outland, you know? How do I high five? I'm just gonna cheer. So yeah, I'm reputation grinding, and I'm gonna hit, I haven't really been using any guides for it, which has been nice, because there have been a couple quests that I've started on the chain, and actually one of these guys over here, there's a quill boar. There's a quill boar in a cage over here, or a razor mane, whatever they're called. Does he have another quest for me? Actually, I'm glad I turned around to talk to him. Oh no, he's just got these ones. But I finished his quest line, and at the end, I didn't even realize it was for Ogrimmar, right? Because I mean, well, I guess it says it if you look at the NPC down the corner. It says Ogrimmar. So, but sometimes you don't know. Sometimes it says Ogrimmar, and then it'll give you very little Ogrimmar, or it'll start as an Ogrimmar quest chain, and then the reputation will be something else. But the final quest in that line actually gave me 500 reputation. Maybe it was 350, but I did get one quest today that was 500 reputation. That was like a good little dopamine hit. Made some progress on that. I started out wanting to grind Ogrimmar reputation, And now I'm kind of like, well, it would kind of be more badass to have a raptor than a wolf, but I think I want them both in the long term anyway. So thankfully they're easy to kind of grind side by side. But I hadn't been picking up a lot of the troll quests because I was mostly just focusing on the orcs, but some pretty good progress. Oh, I should turn that sound off. My God. Or at least turn it down. I was fussing around with resonance today, and I couldn't quite get it to where I wanted to. I really wish that I could reduce all combat sounds. In particular, the, like, death sounds. But what I don't like is that when, you know, the effects, these are tied to the footsteps too, which I like the footsteps. I don't really like, especially killing razor boar or razor, whatever they're called, you know, the quill boar, razor mains. Their death squeals are just like so unpleasant. So anyway, I've been fussing around with the audio, haven't really gotten it to where I wanted. Wait, should I have gone back and killed that guy? What does he drop? I wasn't even thinking. He dropped some greens. Green bind on equips. Might as well. I am very poor. This is the first Horde TBC character I've really invested in. Really my first Horde TBC character just in general. I mean, I made a couple others, but I didn't level them up. I have a couple alliance, but I actually grew up playing Horde, and I haven't played a Horde like properly. I mean, you know, I did during Legion Remix, and I do periodically here and there on retail. But I hadn't played Horde. Oh, did somebody kill him? Or is that just me clicking on it? Somebody might have killed him, I don't know. How do I undo that? How do I undo it? Alt shift. Okay, whatever. Let's go see. But yeah, anyway, I hadn't played Horde in a while, mostly just because I had kind of gotten tired of the aesthetics of the Horde. They're kind of ugly. But revisiting it now on TBC, it's been really, really nostalgic and really nice. And I finally fell in love with the character, this guy. Alright, I don't know if we're gonna... I think he was killed. I think green... If I remember correctly, red... You haven't seen the entry. Green, it's been killed recently. And pink, it lights up pink when there's one nearby. So anyway, I got my skinning up today. I should work more on herbalism. But I just want to go and kill a bunch of stuff. I emptied out my bags. Well, for the most part. I'm gonna go down and see these quests here. The dungeon quests are my favorite to reputation grind, I think for obvious reasons, because they come with so many other... I mean, they just award more reputation, firstly. But they also, in running the dungeons, you end up getting a lot of drops to sell, which is what I've been doing. For the most part, I've been replacing my gear by buying gear on the auction house. I got... This was actually a Black Fathom Deep's quest reward, the Witch's Finger, which was arguably not better than the one I had before, but it wasn't worse. So I replaced that. The communal one, I think. The communal one had... I think it was like stamina. I think the communal one was maybe intellect and spirit or something, but it worked out that I would, you know, it was like, you know, trade-off's not too bad. My stats are okay. I have 5,000 mana with my buff active. So, over 5,000. Yeah, I should definitely focus on my herbalism a little bit more. So yeah, those are the conditions. I want to replace all my communal gear, so I have 3 pieces left. Hopefully I can find a decent replacement for the trinkets. Get my rep up. And get my skills up. At least herbalism and skinning, because I want to be able to use those when I do hit the Outland. Honestly, I just don't really think that Outland is fun before level 60 anyway, so I've been just taking my time. I leveled up to level 59 in Winter Spring, doing those quests, and honestly, doing low-level quests is very, very slowly giving me reputation. I was, I think, 32% of the way to level 60 yesterday, and now I'm 35. So that's only 3%, but it's something. But, oh, and gold, of course, my 4th condition. So I want to replace my gear, get my rep, get myself a mount, right? Because this mount was given to me when I boosted the character. So gear, rep, skills, and of course gold. I'm gonna need at least like around 600, I believe, gold for my, what is it? Journeyman riding, and for my level 60 mount. So, alright, are there actually quests for me to pick up here? Because sometimes Questy will show me that there's a quest, and then I run over there, and there's no quest to be seen. Not that I'm not using guides. Okay, so this is 1,000 Needles quest, looks like. Let me double check. Not that I'm not using guides, but I'm kind of just, you know, if I get stuck, I'll hit Wowhead, but I've just been kind of doing my own thing and finding quests as I go along. I know that there's going to be a lot of quests in Dust Wallow and Stone Talon, which I have not gone to yet. I've mostly just done... See, that's what I mean. See, okay. It says there's a quest here. Willix the Importer. And an Unholy Alliance. Is it inside the dungeon? Should I kill these guys? Do they drop something? Doesn't look like they drop anything. I mean, I'm saying I'm not using guides, but I have all the things installed, so obviously I'm using guides. Because it does show me a lot. Let's just pop in here and see if there's a quest to pick up inside, and maybe that would be for Orgrimmar. Okay, I'm not seeing any quests. Yeah, see, there's that squeal I was talking about. I can't stand it. Turn that down. Okay, so there I did not find... Okay, so yeah, Razor Fen Crawl, that's right. I was hoping there would be some Razor Fen quests down here. Because it looks like there is, right? Willix the Importer and an Unholy Alliance. And it looks like it's right here. And it isn't. I was thinking that this might be the case, and if you know what, I don't think I'm gonna spend too much time poking around to find those quests, because we can go over to Dustwallow Marsh right now, and there's a ton of orc quests over there. Or at least I'm hoping they're orc quests. There's a lot of ogres over there, but they say that the NPC is Ogremar, so I'm hoping that the reputation will also be Ogremar. Yesterday I did the Lost Pages quest, which is the one that requires you to go and get 12 pages throughout Ashenvale, and took me a good long while. Took me about 2 hours to farm the 11th page. I farmed it up here in the Zoram Strand, and it's actually a pretty good loop, because I got a lot of crab meat and a little bit of wool. But the crab meat is not too bad. It sells for about a gold a stack of 10. And about every other mob will drop it. Will drop a clamshell. And on top of that, every 10th shell, I'll get a pearl too, which doesn't sell as well. But the clam meat is actually really profitable, so I made a good little sum of gold doing that, and I think I might even go back there and do a couple loops and farm a bit more. Alright, what do we got here?
What can I do for you? Go with honor, friend.
Okay, wait, what did I just accept? Okay, some beginnings of a quest. Oh, another one. Okay, a lot of reporting back that we're doing. You know, as a kid, I don't really think I spent much time in Dustwall Marsh. It's not an area I have a lot of... I mean, I definitely did quest here for sure, but I think I either found it overwhelming as a kid or maybe didn't. Just kind of avoided it, and then... In my mind, it's kind of... In my mind, I think of it as like an alliance zone for some reason, even though I know it's not. Now see, this guy does not say Ogremar. So I'm thinking that that one will not give me any reputation. And I'm having to be a little bit more selective about which... Okay, Okay, so these mobs are significantly more difficult. I have to be selective about which, oh no, my skinning is too low for this zone. Maybe I should go back. Maybe I'll go to Stone Talon first. This zone might be more challenging just because, everything in the Barrens was pretty much a one-shot kill.
For the Horde, may your blades never dull.
Okay, so that did not give me any reputation.
Strength. Be safe. Go forth
Neither
to
did that
victory.
one.
Strength. For the Horde. Go
And neither
forth
did that
to
one, but that's
victory.
okay. I think I'm just gonna leave this
Be
quest
safe.
here. Wait, I'm
May
here.
your blades never
Okay,
dull.
and I'll just do that real quick then. But I don't think I think I'll drop all my quests from Dustwall for now and just go see what it's like over in Stone Talon. Is it a lower level zone? I can't remember. Let me look. Oh, it doesn't say. What I used to say. Okay, no, Stone Talon is definitely a lower level. Okay, let's do that. Let's drop the Dustwall quest for now. Deliver in 1,000 Needles in the Hinterlands. And that's for Ungoro. Okay, I think I'm gonna just take a note of that quest because I'm gonna want to do that quest later. I'm just literally gonna write it down. Find a pen. I'm gonna get that quest later. I'm gonna want to go to Ungoro when I finish up my leveling from level 59 to 60. But I don't need to do it right now. And I keep wanting to abandon this one, but I actually picked up a totem for that. Maybe I should go finish that one. Oh, okay. I'm getting sidetracked. Okay, I can hang on to a couple quests. That's fine. Close those for now. Okay. I still have some things to do in the Barrens, but it's so spread out. Oh god, what should I do, y'all? Okay, well I am gonna get rid of that because I'm not questing in Desolus. I don't need depression. Maybe we'll just go to... Okay, let's go to Stone Talon. We have 14 quest slots. That should be enough.
Strength and honor. May your blades never dull.
I do have a lot of memories of questing in Stone Talon Mountains as a kid, though. I think I went from Stone Talon to Desolace as a kid. I think that Desolace is one area that the Cataclysm did change for the better. I like that since the Cataclysm, it has that kind of like oasis area in it. Because otherwise it's just so depressing. Actually, should I... Oh, maybe I should have requested a stop there. I could have gotten some herbs along the way. Oh well, almost there. I think my herbalism should be high enough for Stone Talon. Maybe. If not, maybe I should just run... I can't decide what to do. Maybe I should just run around the Barrens a bit more and finish up those quests. See, there's quests for Wailing Caverns too. No, I'm gonna go see what's going on in Stone Talon. If my herbalism's too low for Stone Talon, then maybe I do have to stay in the Barrens. But at least I know the order of operations will be Stone Talon and then Dust Wallow. Or maybe even Thousand Needle. And I guess that's the idea. After the Cataclysm, Thousand Needles kind of like flooded with water. And it seems like a cool idea, but I hate underwater levels. And and this is a nice zone too. See what the music's like. Oh yeah. Yeah, this is a good zone. This is one, this is actually a zone, I listen to this, zone's music and ambience when I'm just like studying. Okay. I was a little bit AFK there, okay. Pop that down just a bit. Fishing.
Anu Belore Delana.
Okay, I don't
Be ready
trust
for
that one.
anything.
Because you are a blood elf. Thunderbluff. Don't need that one. Maybe Stone Town isn't as good as I thought it would be.
Thrall Hall. Be safe.
This is the experience of not using guides. don't know what the best areas are. We'll find them. Well, I picked up this quest though, so that must mean something. I mean, I don't think I would have picked up the quest if... This one must be from an orc, because I think I got it from over here. There's some... Let's do a run through. No... I mean, I'll be honest. The one race's mount that I do not want is Tauren. Because I don't like the Kodos. I think that they're really hideous. Well, not hideous, but, you know, they do not spark joy. Which is a shame, because I like dinosaurs. But more, you know, the Kodos are not, like, I guess they're kind of like a dinosaur, but I mean, they can't hold a candle to the raptors, right? The troll raptors, so... Is there any other benefit to getting exalted with Thunderbluff? I don't think so. I think exalted with the base factions is just nice. Swift Thistle is a profitable herb. Now we're getting into so far I've just been part of the reason my herbalism is so low is because the low level herbs are I just sell them. I don't even bother putting them on the auction house at all, because they're worth pennies. They're worth nothing, basically, so. But Swift Thistle is worth something. So, that's fun. Alright, who's in here? I think this looks like a goblin house. So.
What's up?
Is there any point in me picking that up? Probably
Be
not.
good.
Probably just gives Ratchet reputation, which I also don't need. I'm just realizing what do the goblins have as a... Obviously in the Burning Crusade there's no goblin mount. Is it just the... Oh yeah, it's just the bikes, right? Yeah, okay, it's just the bikes. Do the goblin... Yeah, okay, the goblins have, like, motorcycles. Oh yeah, that's right. That would be nice if we could get the motorcycles in TBC, but that's not until, what is it, Cataclysm? Okay, what am I doing here? I'm killing these guys? These guys? Yeah, those guys. Oh, did I take your kill? I try to not quest too closely to anybody who's low level who's trying to quest, because I don't want to, you know, completely decimate the mobs they're trying to, yeah, it looks like they're killing. Let me go on the other side of this place. I actually really like the loggers and the gnolls. What's this? Oil spill. Troll hunter. I really like the gnolls. I wish we had I wish we could play them. I wish they were a playable race. Oh, that's my dagger. Oh, okay. I just got that dagger today. Oops. I have to use 2 different mouses for this. One of my mouses just... the button is way too sensitive. I always click it by accident. I'll be partially AFK for the next little bit. So be right back / I'll be here, but I won't be using my mic. Gotta take a phone call.